basically his favorite. Portoculho, portojica, brumajica. Nie, że portoculho. Oh, portoculho, brumajica. Portoculho, brumajica. Portoculho, brumajica. Yum, 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 yum. I'm doubting this camera. I look like crap, I know. It is Sunday and I'm trying to finish as many of my vlogs as possible to edit. At least like the 30 minutes one to get that pressure off of me because I think that's really weighing me down. Deep down I know that I'm being lazy and I haven't accomplished things and I'm behind. I don't know. Yeah. Like I feel like I want to let it go now, but all that past, I don't like it's there. I don't want to have it disappear sort of. I don't know how to explain it, but so yeah, that's the plan for today. My stomach is not happy. I think between the allergies outside, allergies inside, the cookie I ate this morning, the cookie I ate yesterday, natural cookies, but that's still sugar. The pecans I ate this morning, the potato I ate last night, the stress, incredible stress with the peanut freak out of yesterday. Long story, kind of. Is taking its toll pretty badly on my digestive system, so it's kind of not happy today. But I feel the allergies in my nose and eyes a little bit, my throat, and consequently my postnasal drip leading to awesome increased some stomach acid. So as much as I made potatoes, I might eat them in the end, I don't know. But I noticed that Nexium, nothing really does anything. I took Claritin. I've been taking vitamin D every morning and every night because I only found the 2000 that has nothing in it. The 5000 has all sorts of fillers or things. So this one is just rice bran oil, gelatin, glycerin, purified water, and vitamin D from wool oil, which makes me very uncomfortable. I feel like there's other stuff like I'm sure kelp has vitamin D. I don't know why, because everyone talks about kelp. I feel like, there's plenty of other sources. Why wool oil? Sheep. Really weird and random. But the other one it was still, everything's from wool oil. But the other one had like a bunch of other stuff ingredients wise. So I thought, well, that's how I do things now, is as few ingredients as possible, and ingredients that I can understand what they are and that they make sense. They're there. I mean, I don't know how much glycerin makes sense. I know gelatin makes sense because that's the coating of it. But I think the gelatin combined with the glycerin make it like a hard coat. So yeah, like it makes sense, whatever. It makes as much sense. It's not perfect. So I've been taking 2 of those because I'm supposed to take 5,000 per day, but 4,000 is better than 2,000, which also makes a difference. I might up it to 6,000. I don't think it's necessary. I think it's okay. We'll see in like a little while how much is increased. I'll just keep with that. I feel like I notice a difference even within a few days of taking vitamin D. I don't know, whatever. Anything else? Oh, violin. I have to practice that a little bit. I don't know what to do tomorrow. I guess I can tell her tomorrow. Is hoping to tell my teacher before tomorrow that if I have to leave early because we're having a surprise birthday party kind of thing for my cousin and I wanted to be there. I'll make it work. I canceled my doctor's appointment tomorrow to go to class. I have to see the Meisner video, half an hour every day of it, or every Monday of it. And then also I'm doing my activity. It sucks. I really want to be there for all of it. I don't know what to do. Yeah, I won't think about that. Right now, I need to edit at least 1 vlog. There we go. Blah. Yeah. Trying this one. Still without tape, but D is back. I don't know how this would stay. The moment I placed the phone down and started playing, I've been playing for, I think, 15 minutes. It stopped recording. So let's try this again. see. Alright, edited my second vlog. So I have the February 5th and February 8th, I think. Something like that. And I need to change my laundry. I'm running behind, and I do not feel ready for tomorrow at all for the acting thing. I should not think about it. I just have to do an activity. I wonder if she will be back. The about trafficking is what's being filmed here. I don't know. My dad posted, he never posts something on Facebook, posted something about Jim Carrey, the speech he gave Maharishi University of Management. And in it, I'm going to read my favorite phrase is, when you watch the news, when we watch entertainment, it's about people's conflicts tied together in the most exciting possible way. And the news is all this negativity condensed. And it really is not representative of what the world is and what the world wants. First of all, I found that it's so kind of, I never would have identified with Jim Carrey to be like, oh yeah, I'm like him. But as I was watching his little speech, the way he talks and makes jokes, it's totally like me. I don't know, the style is the same. I saw my style in his style. If few people have seen me be silly, I guess you might call it, kind of making people laugh, kind of being sarcastic in a way, or attracting attention to something real and important through humor. I don't know how to explain it, but anyways, this is why I watch Pacific Asian. I switched from East Asia because I'm trying to be more global. They're Pacific, they're not East, because East of what? You can also say it's West compared to the US, you know? That's why I really love these other countries, and there's plenty of other countries that maybe make good, better content, or not just in Asia. UK, sort of. I've liked their stuff, but this is why I watch them and I appreciate them and I'm grateful for them and I get inspired by them, and I feel that's where I want to be. I want to be connected to these people who have a true positive message for humanity, a true positive influence on humanity, because it's easy to take the worst of humanity and make it sensationalist media, whether news or entertainment. I don't get entertained by that stuff, by the violence, the stuff void. Like, so many people criticized Logan, like that was nonsensical fighting, and it's more and more and more and more just that Hollywood is in such a crisis. They make just crap movies, and they have the budgets that would make the best movies. They have such amazing resources as far as people, as far as, you know, cast and crew people. I think ideas too. I mean, I feel like everyone in the world wants to be in Hollywood. And I don't know about now, but, you know, have that budget at least. So you have all these ideas from all over the world that I'm sure would want to break in, but you were just going to make the same thing over and over again, worse and worse each time. There is 8 Fast and the Furious movies. There are, I don't know how many Captain Americas and Avengers and all that stuff, which is the same story over and over again. There's nothing to it. One thing I loved about Star Trek when I was growing up was that it was simple and moving and smart. Like, it presented real world problems in a way that you might not get offended because they're aliens. But it was a lot about racism and people coming together, whether they're the same race or not, working together. Because not just because they were humans did not mean that all humans got along in Star Trek. It still doesn't mean that. That's why I appreciate it. You know, like, you have such a platform to reach. It's like your responsibility. So yeah, so I kind of got into that a little bit. It's really difficult for me for people to understand, because I think people would think, oh well, I must be into indie movies, into documentaries, into things that are deeper, and I don't like that crap. And I say crap because it's from one extreme to the other. I don't care about someone trying to look creative and look raw. I don't know. I don't care about it. I think what I saw in Refreshment was revolutionary to me as someone who's watched and who's sort of been part of amateurish filmmaking. It was inspirational and revolutionary because it was entertaining, it was light, yet it was deep, thought-provoking, influential in the best positive way of how to treat each other as humans, how to treat each other as women, how to treat women as men, how to treat men as women, how to interact, how to take things not as seriously, how to take them very seriously, how to coexist with rivals and everyone, how to be moral in business and win and do great things, yet also be fun and exciting. It had all of that. And it was an entertaining, you look at it and you think, oh, this will be just like eye candy show. It looks like it's just fluff. You know, you watch it to see a romance. But it's not only about romance. I like that. I appreciate it, even though I sort of fast forward through a lot towards the end of all these shows. That's what I always want to do. I've said that over and over again. That's what I want to do in filmmaking. That's my goal. And I'm stuck right now because I'm unwilling to compromise. I'm unwilling to work for a movie about sex trafficking or human trafficking, whatever they call it. Even though it has Bruce Willis, what am I going to do with that? Okay, maybe I'll meet someone. I'm not trying to get famous. I'm not trying to get to work with famous people unless being famous comes with keeping my morals, keeping my integrity, having genuine connections with people who share the same vision of and responsibility of what it means to present content to a mass audience that Hollywood has. Despite its downsides right now, and many people are unsatisfied with Hollywood, not in just the filmmaking world, but everywhere. Besides that, I don't know what I was saying. Anyways, whatever. Kind of lost my train of thought there. This uncompromising part of me. You need to just take any role in all the roles, just do it all. For some it works. I refuse to do that because my goal is not to make it and be, so-and-so celebrity, so-and-so actress, so-and-so director, so-and-so screenwriter. Well, screenwriters are viewed differently and so are directors, but actors, you basically just sell yourself. It doesn't really matter what you do as long as you do a lot and you get seen. And I think that's crap. That's not why I want to do any of it. The acting, I love it. I think it's fun. I get to portray something that's inside of me, a part of me, a side of me for a little while. And I get to work with other people and interact with humans. The directing, I get to sort of have the vision come together and help people put the vision together. So does a cinematographer, which I'm so far from because I don't know how to handle a camera, like a fancy camera, a filming camera. But I have that eye of framing eye, a lot undeveloped, I guess, but like everyone has commented on how I have it, and I've compared myself to other people. You shouldn't compare yourself, but sometimes it's good to compare yourself when you feel like you suck, and then you see what other people do and you're like, you know what, I'm not that bad. And screenwriting, because I have these ideas, I'm more of a content creator than a screenwriter, because I don't know how to get my ideas from being ideas into a script, into dialogue. Oh my gosh, I suck at dialogue, and screenwriting is mainly dialogue. There's not so much everything else, because everything else falls on the director pretty much, or producers sometimes too. But I want to do it all because the goal is not to be the best actress, not to be the best director, not to be a recognized anything. I mean, don't get me wrong, I want that, right? I want all of that. But it's to make content that I feel proud of and that is missing and I feel a lack of, and I want people like me or other people to have something to watch and to set this movement, which I'm sure that most people will appreciate, of positive media, positive entertainment. It's not about being all flowers and hiding. It's not Stepford Wives. It's not Pleasantville. That's not positive media. That's not a positive outlook. Bewitched had a lot of political or controversial things. I remember something about the bed, them sleeping in the same bed in one of the seasons. They were revolutionary. You have that responsibility. So it's frustrating when I'm here and I can't reach to these people, or I can't create my own content because I get overwhelmed, because maybe I can't do it all as just one person, or just because I get overwhelmed and I freak out and then I end up doing nothing. nothing. I don't know. I need to get my priorities straight though. This is my number one priority. This is my fight. We all have different fights in the sense of like fights we choose to fight, wars we choose to go on. This is mine, and I need to prioritize it a little more. And everything that I do needs to be supportive of that and needs to add to that. That's what I need to remind myself every day. Everything that I do, whether it's going to this whole job, it's supporting this via finances and health insurance, being exposed to people and ideas and seeing things like, hey, that's not right. I don't like how that is. That shouldn't be. I see all these things. I just wish there was someone who could write it all down and could just tell them everything that I see and they could write it down. But I think that's my responsibility, or it might take a while to find that person. So, all right, I'm going to go 16 minutes. I need to change my clothes that have been done for a long time. Peace, love, and compassion. 안녕히 계세요. 안녕히 가세요. 再见. Bye bye. Pa.